Hey guys, Mr. Bowman here. Today's video, one of 4 videos, we're going to be going through start to finish a practice internal for 2.2 graphical methods. And the one we're going to be looking at is the amusement ride internal. And this one here, it is to do with Rainbow's End, who have hired a construction company to draw up plans for a new ride. So task 1, get into task 1. So the diagram below shows a cross-section of the time of new rides in minutes it takes to complete the circuit. The beginning of the ride starts at the ground level, and there are 5 sections to each of these roads, and they are all modeled by a different function. So what task 1 requires us to do is it requires us to figure out the graphical equation for each of the 5 sections of this new roller coaster. In doing that, we also need to discuss the features of each part, and we need to reconcile the features with the model that we have chosen. Task 2, if we look into that. So task 2, members of the design and planning committee have looked into the plans for the initial proposal and they've decided to make some improvements. So this is saying task 2, they're making changes to the original model. They want to add another section to the end of the ride that increases both the length and the entertainment factor of the ride. So you need to think about those factors and come up with another model that fits that criteria. The end of the section should be a maximum of 10 meters. The end of the ride will finish at ground level. So what this is getting us to do is this is getting us to think, so in this area here, we need to come up with a new feature or a new part of it. So maybe you're thinking of a slow increase with a dramatic decrease to finish the ride with a big bang. Maybe something else as well. Maybe it's going to go underground into a tunnel. Who knows? So that's up to you to figure out and for you to decide. On Education Perfect, it's got a section for you to draw your changes. So you can draw it like I just did then. And then task 3, engineers for the final section of the things that are proposed, blah, blah, blah. However, different companies have different requirements for the height of the final section. Give a generalized model. So generalization, this is the excellence criteria. You need to justify your choice of the generalization model, and you need to define the variables that you've used. And we'll get into that for task 3. So that's a quick intro of the task. And please watch the next 3 videos for a breakdown of task 1, 2, and 3 in full detail. All right.